Assalamualaikum and hi to Madam Siti Fatimah Zara. Today I would like to present about ethics in pricing component of freight industry. For subject DPL 50164 freight operation. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Syafri Kabir Shabran. My matrix number 30DLS 20F 2032, and I'm from class DLS 5A. And the place that I WBL is Apex Unipat Sedihan Berhad, and my department is indoor sales. I will introduce about my department. My department in WBL is indoor sale. Usually we make sales to make profit for our company, and usually I make document for delivery, import and export. Next, the usually I do at my office is I make quotation, purchase order, packing list, perform an invoice, and check stock from system or physical. Firstly, aspect of international, the nature of price competition between transport modes. There is 4 transport modes. First, air, road, rail and maritime. Okay, for road infrastructures are large consumer of space with the lowest level of physical constraint amongst transportation modes. Next, for the railways are composed of a trace part of a right of way on which vehicles are bound. Rail transportation also includes monorails and maglev, which are more recent development of guide rail technologies. They have an average level of physical constraints and low gradient is required, particularly for freight. Next is the core advantage of air transportation is a speed and flexibility in network configuration. Air routes are particularly unlimited. Next, with physical properties such as buoyancy and limited friction, maritime transportation is the most effective mode of moving large quantity of cargo over long distance. Main maritime routes are composed of ocean, coasts, seas, lakes, rivers, and channels. However, due to the location of economic activity, maritime circulation takes place in specific part of the maritime space. Next is price measurement. The meaning of price measurement is the process of determining the cost of goods or services, and then we converting that cost into a unit of currency that can be used to make purchase decision. Maksudnya, price measurement ni adalah alat pengukur yang kita gunakan untuk mengukur harga sesuatu barang. Next is relationship between price and demand. Usually, when the higher the price, the lower the demand. Maksudnya, apabila harga yang suatu barang tu meningkat, akan sikit permintaan daripada pelanggan. Contohnya macam kita beli coklat. Coklat tu, contoh coklat Cadbury. Harga sepatutnya RM10, tapi suatu tu harganya akan menaik. So, akan berkuranglah pelanggan yang beli coklat. Lastly is ethical issues in pricing. There is 5 ethical issues that I found. First is price fixing. Second, price skimming. Third, price discrimination. Fourth, supra competitive pricing. And lastly, bid rigging. Okay, I will explain the detail. Now I will explain about the detail of ethical issues in pricing. First is price fixing. Price fixing involves competitors that agree to rise, lower, or stabilize prices. For example, when two competing fast food chains that sell hamburger agree on the retail price of cheeseburger. Uh, Secondly, bid rigging. When bidders on a contract conspire to manipulate the outcome of the bidding process in their favor. For example, for instance, competitor may agree to take turn being the low bidder, or see out of a bidding round, or provide intentionally high bids to cover up a bid rigging scheme. Third is price skimming. Price skimming is a pricing strategy that sets a new product price high and subsequently lowers them as competitors enter the market. The example of price skimming is electronic product. Take the iPhone. Apple iPhone often utilize a price skimming strategy during the initial launch period. Then, after competitors launch rival product like the Samsung Galaxy, the price of the product drops so that the product retains a competitive advantage. Next is price discrimination. A price discrimination is a selling strategy that charges customer different prices for the same product or service based on what the seller thinks they can get the customer to agree to. For example, this type of price discrimination will be buffet restaurant, which often charge different prices for children and senior citizens that they do for the other adults. It is supra-competitive pricing. Pricing above what can be sustained in a competitive market. For example, of a unique legal advantage will be a drug company that is the first to discover and successfully manufacture a medication to treat a certain disease. Initially, as the only market player, the drug company may be able to charge super competitive prices until other companies catch up. And the presentation, there's a conclusion and recommendation. The conclusion is pricing a product ethically is a major decision for any business. Businesses who use ethical pricing strategies to sell their product and earn a profit are far more respected than those that hurt and defraud competitor or even consumer.